What's up, y'all? So right now I'm waiting on my fiance to bring me some cookies. He was thinking about me today and he bought me a bag of cookies, but I have his and he has mine, so we're just gonna do a little trade-off. Because when I went to pick them up earlier, I didn't look in the bag, but I went in there to grab one to eat on my way back home, and he got snickerdoodle. I'm not a big fan of cinnamon, so he's going to be bringing mine back. But y'all, I'm wedding planning and I'm not stressed out about it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm making the right decision because I want a destination wedding. That's what I was thinking from the beginning, but then I found this new location that's local that is, you know, a little bit cheaper than a lot bit cheaper than the rest of the wedding venues that I was seeing locally. But I really feel like I just want a destination wedding. The person that we're working with to book our destination wedding and do all of that good stuff, she's waiting for us to, like, you know, book it and say that this is what we're gonna do. And it hasn't been a week yet, but tomorrow I kind of want to give her an answer as to what we're gonna do. So we're just figuring that out. When I get home, I'm going to look at because there are pros and cons to both. So if we have a local wedding, I feel like there are going to be more people that we would want to invite, more people that I feel like should be there, and my pockets can't do all of that. And if we were to do a destination wedding, people who want to come, they can come. If not, it's like no love lost. Like it's not the end of the world if somebody can't come to the destination wedding. And then as far as here he comes. So I'll talk to y'all later. What's up, y'all? So last time I saw y'all, I was in the car. Right now it's 10:14. I just finished washing my hair, and honestly right now I just want to do a wash and go and be done by I'll say 11 o'clock. I want to be done by 11. But I have great news, and I was actually supposed to record this video earlier today, but I feel like, you know, God makes his own plans, and since I waited to make the video, I have great news to update you all with. My fiance and I have secured our wedding location, and I'm super excited about it. Pretty much we were debating on whether or not we were going to do a destination wedding or a local wedding. There are definitely pros and cons to both. Hold on, I need some more of this in this section. I was just looking for the cheapest option, and at first I've heard from a lot of people that generally destination weddings are cheaper for the couple getting married, but you know, other people you want to invite, they will have to pay their own way there because, you know, at this time I'm not at the point where I can, you know, pay for everybody's trip, although I would love to, but I just can't do that right now. From what I was reading, they're generally cheaper because, you know, you get to have a vacation, people pay their way there, and pretty much what you're paying for during a local wedding is you're paying for the location and also food for people to eat. So from the jump, I was like, I want to have a destination wedding, but I wanted to weigh out every option to see what would be the cheapest way and how we could get the most bang for our buck. But I found this place that was local, and it was way cheaper than a lot of other venues that I was seeing. But the only thing was we had to use the caterers that they wanted us to use, and the food had to be served plated dinners and not like buffet style, because buffet style is generally a little bit cheaper, and I was like, okay, I could do that. But once they said plated styles and then only working with certain caterers, I was like, I don't know if I like that. So pretty much what happened was I finally, before I came on the video earlier when I was sitting in the car, Dave, my fiance, he had already sent me the caterers list for the venue, but I didn't have a chance to look at them, but when I got home, I finally looked and I was like, $75 for a plate of food for, let's just say it was 75 people. That's like $5,000. And in my head, I would get more bang for my buck spending $5,000 going on a trip. Sorry, we have automatic lights in here. I would get more bang for my buck going on a trip. And that just makes more sense to me. Another thing with having a wedding here is I think I would have to find a wedding coordinator, a wedding planner, and figure out decorations, find a DJ, photographer, videographer, all the things. And it's just like, I don't want to be stressed out trying to plan anything. And with the destination wedding, wedding coordinators, the venue, food, drinks, all of that is already included, especially if you're doing it at an all-inclusive resort. And that just made more sense to me. I mean, granted, people will have to pay their way to get there to watch us get married. But, I mean, if people can't come, it's not like it's the end of the world. Like, I'm not going to be mad at anybody who can't come, you know, fly across the country to come to our wedding. But at the same time, I want to enjoy it. I want to be stress-free. And it's like a big day for both of us. So the less stress, the better for me. And I just feel like doing a destination wedding would be less stressful. So that's the point I'm trying to get at here is we decided on a destination wedding literally about a few hours ago, and we've been trying to figure this out pretty much since we got engaged. And my goal was to have an answer by the 17th of September. It's now the 25th. So, I mean, I'm close, but I'm happy with our decision and I'm excited about it. And I feel like I can get excited again because at first it was getting a little stressful. I'm not going to lie, like trying to figure out where and what we were going to do. So there's that. So I'm excited. And I'm just going to keep vlogging all week. I don't really know what the sequence of events are going to be right now, but I just want to document this process and, you know, just have something to look back on. So right now I'm doing a wash and go. I'm using Mousse Def Texture Foam. And I've done a video on this before, but I think I'm doing this wash and go a little bit different than the video that I did it in. And pretty much my technique now is working on hair that's a little bit drier and not as damp because it has a stronger hold. And I detangle a little bit if it needs to be detangled. And then get a nice healthy amount of mousse. I usually do like 3 to 4 pumps on a section. And I try to smooth it in on my roots first because I realize I always kind of miss my roots when I'm doing this. And I wait till I feel it get really smooth at the ends. And then I rake my fingers through it just so that way it can start breaking apart. And I do like a semi-shingle. It's not a full shingle, but I just take some of the sections that are already kind of separate and just pull it, drag it down, pull it apart, drag it down. And these are like already sections that are coming apart on their own. And you know, and I just do that all around my head. And I have a dryer now. I don't know if I told you all that, but like a sit under dryer. And I just sit under the dryer until it dries. And it comes out really good. So now I'm just going to do the other side and then I will be right back, or I will see y'all in the morning once I have it dried and stretched out after my run. I gotta tell y'all about that too. I've been running miles, okay? So yeah, I'll be back, or no, I'll just be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It's 7:30 and I started running. I don't think I told y'all this, but if you follow me on Instagram, I post when I complete a run. And I have to run today because I'm in a challenge with over 70,000 people. And I have 4 days to run like 6 miles almost. So let me see if I can show y'all. You see all them people? And I gotta do it by the end of the month, because last month I was able to run this amount, but I want to make sure I'm staying consistent with it. And I'm about to find my stretch now. It's pretty cool outside, so in the summer I would like to try to get out before the sun came all the way up, but it's cooler outside now, so I should be good. But I'll see y'all when I get back. Finally back home, and that run, that 35-minute run, was 2.17 miles, and I'm tired. I felt like that run was never going to end, but I always drink one of these after I finish running. It's like a nice cold drink, and then sometimes I put them in the freezer and it's like really cold. 11.2. 11.12. I was hoping to come back with an update about the wedding, but don't have it yet. We do have the location secured, but I'm working on changing the date, and hopefully God comes through. I slept and worked out with my hair tied up, so it was wrapped the way you saw it, kind of in a pineapple, and I just used this scrunchie to like keep the curls out in the back. And then when I put my scarf on, I kind of like make the scarf come up so this part is lifted, so it's kind of like a faux pineapple. And I got these big scrunchies from Ulta, and I use that to tie my hair up, and these are satin scrunchies, so they're really good. The last time I made the mistake of leaving the scrunchies in for like 2 days straight, and the only way I could wear my hair was in a puff. So I'm about to just see what it's looking like right now, and I might even stretch it out, because I've never stretched it out with a blow dryer. I usually just stretch it out with hair scrunchies and hair ties. So I want to see what that will do. So I'm going to do that right now, and hopefully by the next time I come back, we will have an update about the wedding date. Hey y'all, I'm on the floor again. Today is September 27th, and my sister is having a baby right now as we speak. So right now it's 2:09, and I'm just waiting for the phone call. I'm just super excited. I just can't stop like walking around. I'm praying for a happy and healthy baby, and I can't wait to meet my niece. Y'all know Crystal. Y'all should know. If you know me, you know Crystal. We've known each other for years, like for as long as I can remember. We've literally been friends for over 20 years now. She's having my niece. We're having a baby. Maybe I could throw like a throwback. I can't even get my words out. Maybe I could throw a throwback clip in of when we had the gender reveal. It was beautiful. We know we're having a baby girl, and I'm just like waiting for them to call me. Good morning, y'all. So I can't believe I'm about to go do this. It is like 45 degrees outside, and I'm about to go run. Like, what? Who am I? And I started running back in the summertime just because it's something that I never really did. And I ran track in high school, but that's a whole nother story. We can go into that another day. But I started out wanting to run to lose weight. But honestly, since I've started running, I have not even been on the scale. And thanks to Coach Bennett, because I do the guided runs on the Nike Running Club app, and Coach Bennett is my coach, and he says don't run to lose weight, like think of it as a positive. So I run to gain fitness, and running to gain endurance, and just in case I ever gotta run somewhere, my body can handle it. I've been chased by a dog already. This is my first time running out in the cold on purpose. Like, I'm really about to get up and leave out and go run in the cold. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. What am I doing? Run number 22 is done. I did the guided easy run, but today was a struggle. I mean, it was cold. People had dogs out. And then I felt like my body getting tight and stiff. So honestly, I listened to my body and I ran for maybe the first 10 minutes, but then after that, it was like walk, run, walk all the way back. So, I mean, I knew that some days would be tougher than others, but I mean, I literally was feeling like I cannot run right now. Like my calves were burning. I got you know how when you drink water or you eat before you run? I got one of those cramps, but I didn't even eat anything or drink anything this morning. I mean, I could have done a better job stretching, and I should have done a longer stretch routine yesterday because I ran really hard on Monday, but lesson learned, and now I gotta go to work. Pray for me. So I wanted to come back really quick because yesterday, as well as my niece being born, we got confirmation of our wedding date. They spelled the last name wrong. Okay, so now I'm emailing them and telling them, before I sign anything, y'all gotta get our names right. So today is October 2nd, and I feel like so much has happened over these past 4 days. And I'm sorry to leave you hanging, but just so much is going on. But right now, I just got out the shower. And the older I get, I feel like the longer my showers are. And I thought I had more time, but I kind of got to go through this with y'all real quick. So just to catch you up from my week. So I was able to see my niece, and also I have an update. My niece is also my goddaughter. So I have my first god baby now, and I'm just so excited about that. And we also had a women's conference at my church, and I went there Friday night. I didn't do Saturday, sorry. So what happened this week was, I think before I was talking about how they had misspelled David's name on the certificate that we had to sign to confirm that we would have the wedding there. So we signed that, and then we also got our website for the booking. So we are having a destination wedding. I'm not sure if I want to say when and where just yet, just for security purposes. I don't like telling people where I'm going or where I'm traveling to until after the fact. So I don't know when or how I'm gonna drop that, but yes, we are having a destination wedding. And when I saw the website, y'all know I'm creative. I've built websites in the past, and I was just like, I don't really like the website, but what can we do, because it was built for free. The travel agency that we're using to book our destination wedding, they're doing everything for free. So they get paid, I think, from the resort. So it's a free website, so I can't be too upset about it, but it's a little for my taste and for Dave's taste too. But we wanted to add the About Us section and also create a registry. So first we received it, and I was like, okay, we could just start sending the link out, because I was just ready for people to start booking, because people have been asking me, okay, so what are the dates, when can we book, blah blah blah. And we had the link, and I'm like, I just want to send the link out, but I wanted for people to have an experience, getting the invitation, because here's something else. We opted to do digital invitations to save coins. My pastor is also doing a series right now on being debt free and not spending extra money and living within your means. So instead of me you know, for one, it was two things. For one, it would take a lot of time for me to get everybody's address and all that good stuff, to go to the post office, to make the invitations, to have them printed, to send off, just for people to go to a link. Because mainly with our wedding, people have to book it through an actual website. It's not like they could just check the box and say they're coming. So it's like, what's the point of doing all that if people are just going to have to go right back to the computer or to their phones to scan a code or go to a website? I thought it would just be easier for people to just receive like a text message or email with our invitation in a digital envelope and all that good stuff, and then they could just click on the booking site right from that invitation. So I budgeted, I don't know, like $300 maybe for an invitation, but don't gotta worry about that. Most of the people, we just sent a text out, but we had to pay like $20 to get that virtual link, and with that $20 you could send the virtual link to 20 people through an email. But a lot of my family and friends, you know, we always on our phones, and it's just easier sometimes to just do the invitation, click on the link, look at all the booking, looking at how much everything's gonna cost right from your phone. So we did that, so I saved money there. And I don't know if I told y'all before, but my first budget for my wedding was $5,000. And yeah, so we're just going to see how that plays out. And one thing about me is I want to get the most amount for the dollar that I spend. I'm about to go get my hair pressed out and my ends trimmed, and I'll just start that as like the new week because today is Sunday. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, the registry. That's not fun doing. We're using Honey Fund gift cards. We're using Honey Fund, so if people want to give us gift cards, they can do that. And with Honey Fund, they create this whole website for you that I really like too. So closer to the wedding, I'm sure a lot of the people that were sending the invitations to, I know they won't be able to come, and that's completely fine. But I know some people will still want to ask for the registry or give us gifts and things like that. So we did create a registry, but I like the Honey Fund because it comes with like a separate web page. So closer to the wedding, we can just send that web page out to people. And that also includes like our Target registry. I only have like 6 things on there right now, but I'm going to add more. And then for like monetary gifts, we're doing Cash App. But if anybody has any other ideas on how to receive like the monetary gifts, because like I said, I like to save money. And with a lot of these companies, they want to take 2.5 to 3% of your money for cash and gift for cash, not donations, for cash gifts and monetary gifts. And I'm like, I don't want nobody taking something that I didn't even have. I don't even have it yet. Y'all already taking it from me. So this is my first weekly vlog, and I'm going to do my best to do one of these each week leading up to the wedding. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm ready to drop the date yet, like on the internet. I'm just funny with people knowing when I'm traveling and how long I'm gonna be places and all that. I don't like that. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that for me, pretty please, especially if you enjoyed this video. Also, like, comment, and turn your post notifications on. That way you know whenever I drop a new video. And I appreciate you for watching. I'm about to go get my hair done. See y'all.